Welcome to Distilled. Today, we're exploring the single biggest constraint on how much students can actually learn in any one lesson: working memory. Cognitive science is clear. Working memory is the mental space where active thinking happens. As educational psychologist John Sweller puts it, in contrast to an immeasurable long-term memory, working memory is very limited. Working memory can store and process no more than a few discrete items at any given time. This is the bottleneck new information must pass through before it can be understood and stored permanently. Overload it, and learning simply doesn't happen. Nothing gets through. It's also why Baruch Rosenshine's principles of instruction matter so much. Sequencing concepts, modeling, questioning, practice, and review all exist to respect that limit and to keep working memory free for hard thinking. And those few slots don't come with a filter. Confusing instructions, cluttered slides, or unfamiliar vocabulary can fill them just as easily as the content you want students thinking about. Every bit of extraneous load uses up working memory that could be focused on learning. That's why instructional design matters. It isn't about flashy slides or engaging activities. It's about deliberately controlling how much students have to hold in mind at any one moment, so their limited capacity is spent on the thinking that counts. With this in mind, here are 5 practical ways to protect working memory in your classroom. First, small steps. Break content down and teach it in manageable chunks, checking understanding before moving on. Less to hold in mind at once means more successful learning per step. Second, modelling with worked examples. Let students study the structure of a problem before they have to solve one themselves, freeing up capacity to build understanding of the method rather than fumbling through it unaided. Third, cut extraneous load. Reduce visual and verbal clutter, simplify slides, worksheets, displays, and explanations so attention goes to what matters. Fourth, scaffolding. Temporary supports such as sentence starters, writing frames, or partially completed examples carry some of the load while students build competency, then get removed once they no longer need them. Finally, activate prior knowledge. Connect new content to what students already know, so working memory has less to process from scratch and more room for the new material. Protect working memory first, remove the noise, reduce the unnecessary, make space for the thinking that matters. Because when working memory isn't overloaded, students have more capacity to think, connect, and learn. If you found this explainer useful, Distilled is a free weekly newsletter that does exactly this, every edition. One evidence-informed idea distilled into a 5-minute read for busy teachers and school leaders. Subscribe free today.